Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is August the 6th, 2018. This is our daily cryptocurrency market news analysis. We're here to give you all the news according to the charts. Before I get started though, I would like to give you all more evidence and proof that we definitely understand what is going on in the market in the cryptocurrency sphere. I know a lot of people are telling you guys that you can't predict where prices are likely to go, but definitely we understand exactly what the market is going to do. So we're going to give you some more instances from our analysis yesterday with Bitcoin Cash, IOTA, and then Ethereum Classic to show you all that you can predict where prices are likely to go. Now, if you guys are interested in learning more about this analysis or staying abreast of what is going to occur in the market, then you will have to become one of our members on our HueFin News Patreon page. And it's only $3 a month for you to become a member on our HueFin News Patreon page. You will have access to the top 10 cryptocurrencies paired against BTC, as well as viewer request, where you're able to give us your altcoin that you would like us to do analysis for, and then from there we'll go ahead and upload a video to give you our forecast of that particular cryptocurrency. And on top of that, you won't get any ads on those videos that are placed on Patreon. So without any further ado, the first one up is going to be Bitcoin Cash. I want you all to listen to what I said in our video yesterday that was uploaded at 6:06 p.m. and pay attention to the left side of the chart, because today is the current action for Bitcoin Cash. Next one on the list is going to be Bitcoin Cash. You can see that this currency is up 1.94%. Last trade was 10,114 Satoshis, and strength is still coming in the market for Bitcoin Cash. 10,200 Satoshi is resistance though, so please be cautious. Another resistance area that a different altcoin will have to break in order to move higher in price, and that's why this current 3-hour bar in Bitcoin Cash is getting some indications of selling in the market right now. So Bitcoin Cash can move back down to the downside. 10,000 Satoshis has to be held as support in order for this currency to continue its movement higher in price. Quick look at the 1-hour bar. You guys can still see that we did get a very strong indication of strength in the space. Market was only able to come up here towards prior areas of resistance, which is one of the reasons why I'm slightly reluctant into stating that Bitcoin Cash will continue to move higher. You have to watch this particular coin as well, because 10,150 Satoshis is resistance. So that's why we're getting stockpile coming in the market right now. So my analysis for Bitcoin Cash is for this currency to continue to consolidate as it's doing. We might actually come back down, and like I said, at 10,000 Satoshi area definitely needs to be held as resistance. Okay, it might even come down to 10,050 and move higher from there, but as of now, this is a very hard area of resistance, which is one of the reasons why I'm stating that Bitcoin Cash will continue to move to the downside. That's my analysis, but we are still cautious of the fact that it can move high, because strength is definitely still in the background of the chart. So it's a two-way street. If we are able to get more volume to come into the space with a push-to-go bar to break 10,150 Satoshis, then my analysis will be for Bitcoin Cash to move higher. It is not yet feasible or foreseeable in the future that that is going to occur right now. And if Bitcoin Cash continues to get the stockpile that's coming in the market now, it will not break 10,150 Satoshis, and it will come back down to lower prices. Try to come here, hold support around 10,000 Satoshis, and then might give us another opportunity to move higher in price. Those are the things you need to be on the lookout for in Bitcoin Cash. So again, we told you all that we was looking for Bitcoin Cash to move to the downside, because there was some selling going on around that 10,150 Satoshi area, and that is exactly what is going on in the market for Bitcoin Cash today. So now the next one on the list is going to be IOTA. The next one on the list is going to be IOTA. IOTA currently is moving higher. This currency is up 8.24%. Last trade was 130,920 Satoshis. And a very good day came into the market in IOTA today. Came all the way up there towards 146,000 Satoshis. And now you can see that we're getting some indications of sellers in the market. Definite stockpile is coming in to try to push this price down below our resistance line. Even on the 3-hour bars, we have been hovering around this resistance line that we've drawn on our chart. A lot of indications of market sellers coming into this space, but we're not necessarily falling. But what I'm looking at on the 3-hour bars are indications of weakness. So I'm definitely not expecting IOTA to move higher at this particular time. Definitely looking for them to continue to move lower in price. And the next area of support can be around 126,700 Satoshis, ultimately back down to 125,000 Satoshis. Now, one of the things I want you all to be careful of is the fact that IOTA is being very reluctant in breaking 130,000 Satoshis. If IOTA breaks 130,000 Satoshis, it's going to be a definite movement to the downside. So just be prepared for that. If you are in IOTA, we have literally been maintaining price above that area, but we're still getting indications of lack of interest in higher prices, which is one of the reasons why I'm looking for this currency to move to the downside. Ultimately, it cannot break 125,000 Satoshis though. In order for us to maintain consolidation and give us another opportunity to try to break this resistance area. So now the next one on the list is going to be Ethereum Classic. This currency is up 7.45%. Last year was 25,156 Satoshis. And we forecasted Ethereum Classic to continue to move higher back up towards this resistance area. And the bar for today is definitely indications of market strength. So I'm looking for Ethereum Classic continue its movement to the upside. And this is one of the main reasons why this push to gold bar broke our resistance area, which definitely tells us that there's strength still in the market. Now we might come back down and try to hold this area as support around 24,250 Satoshis in or around that price. So if you do see Ethereum Classic move to the downside, just be prepared for that. Quick look at the 1-hour bars.
Just want to pause right there because I told you that Ethereum Classic can move to the downside, and just be prepared for that. And that is exactly what occurred on these two 3-hour bars.
And again, definite strength is coming into the market. So still look for Ethereum Classic to continue to move higher in price. 26,000 Satoshis is the ultimate area of resistance. So please expect Ethereum Classic to continue to move higher in price. We have a lot of trading here in the background of the chart that we have to contend with though. So we might fall a little short of Ethereum Classic moving higher. But nevertheless, I'm still seeing a lot of strength coming in the market for Ethereum Classic. Please be careful though, because we can get another push to go down bar in the market. As long as we stay above our support line, then expect consolidation and movement higher in Ethereum Classic.
So there you go. We told you all to expect Ethereum Classic to move higher, and exactly what occurred in the space. So literally there's no convincing. There's all the evidence and the proof to let you know that we understand what the market is going to do before it actually occurs. Next one up on the list is going to be XVG or Verge. Let's take a look at Verge real quick. Verge is down 2.05%. Last trade was almost around 2 cents, and Verge is definitely giving us a lot of weakness. Not seeing strength in this particular currency, and it almost is trading around 0 cents. This might be the next currency to go down to 0. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but right now in the market, I'm still seeing weakness. So my analysis for Verge is for them to continue to move lower. Please be cautious that 0.018 is support. So we can hold that area as support though. But nevertheless, I'm still seeing a lot of weakness in this particular coin. Next one on the list is going to be TRON. You can see that TRON as well is down 1.67%. Last trade was around 3 cents. And just like with XVG or Verge, weakness is very apparent. 0.028 cannot be broken. That is support. But in the meantime, see a lot of weakness in this coin as well. Still expecting this market to continue to move to the downside in TRON. Okay, ultimately, the market may try to hold support around 0.025 cents if this current area where it's trading now cannot be held as support. Weakness is definitely in the market. I'm not seeing strength in this space. So TRON as well, movement to the downside. Then the last one for today is going to be VEN. You can see that VEN is down, or VeChain is down 11.47%. Last trade was $1.32. Daily price bar for this currency is definite weakness. If we conclude today's bar the way it looks now, then we will continue to move a lot lower than where we've been. Matter of fact, this is an all-time low for VEN on this particular exchange, BCH. So I'm still seeing indications of market weakness. I'm not expecting this currency to move substantially higher in price, although it might come up to around $1.40, $1.50 just to maintain consolidation. But as of right now, I still see a lot of weakness in this coin. So again, if you guys are interested in learning more about language analysis, come on over to our HueFin News Patreon page. You'll definitely enjoy and gain a lot of information that a lot of other people are not giving you. We're not giving you a lot of fluff, a lot of fancy words. We're just simply unbiased, giving you the raw deal of the charts without the confusion. So we do look forward to y'all coming on over. There you guys will learn a lot more than you are getting anywhere else. But in the meantime, make sure you all maintain your profitability. I will talk to you all later.